In the annals of military history, few figures command the same level of awe and reverence as Khalid bin Walid. Known as the Sword of Allah, his strategic brilliance and unparalleled valor turned the tide of numerous battles and paved the way for the expansion of the Islamic Empire. His defeats of the mighty Roman and Persian empires are not mere tales of battlefield glory, but profound lessons in leadership, strategy, and resilience. Join us as we delve into the life and legacy of a man whose name became synonymous with invincibility. Khalid bin Walid was born into the influential Banu Makhzum clan of the Quraysh tribe in Mecca, around 592 CE. His family, known for their martial prowess, held significant status within the tribe. Khalid's early years were marked by rigorous training in the arts of warfare, horsemanship, and leadership. His skills as a warrior were evident early on, and he quickly gained a reputation for his tactical acumen and physical strength. The turning point in Khalid's life came after the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, when he began to see the inevitable rise of Islam. Influenced by the conversions of other notable Quraysh leaders, Khalid decided to embrace Islam. His conversion in 629 CE marked a significant moment in Islamic history, as it brought one of its fiercest opponents into its fold. Khalid's conversion to Islam was not just a change of faith, but a complete transformation of his life's purpose. From being a formidable adversary of the Muslims, he became one of their most dedicated and brilliant military leaders. Khalid bin Walid's first major engagement as a Muslim was the Battle of Mu'tah in 629 CE, where he demonstrated his military genius. Despite being heavily outnumbered by the Byzantine forces, Khalid managed to orchestrate a strategic retreat that saved the Muslim army from annihilation. His ability to maintain discipline and order during such a dire situation showcased his leadership skills and earned him further respect. The Battle of Mu'tah was a significant test for Khalid. The Muslim forces, numbering around 3,000, faced a Byzantine army reportedly numbering between 50,000 to 100,000. The disparity in numbers was daunting, and the initial commanders of the Muslim army were martyred one after another. When Khalid took command, he realized that direct confrontation would lead to a massacre. Employing a combination of defensive tactics and strategic withdrawals, he managed to disengage the Muslim forces from a seemingly hopeless situation, preserving the core of the army for future battles. This maneuver not only saved lives but also maintained the morale and fighting spirit of the Muslim warriors. Khalid played a crucial role in the Ridda Wars, a series of battles against Arabian tribes that had renounced Islam. His decisive victories in these campaigns re-established the unity and strength of the nascent Islamic State. Khalid's relentless pursuit of the apostate forces and his strategic brilliance in battle after battle solidified his reputation as the military commander par excellence. During the Ridda Wars, Khalid's strategic acumen was on full display. He understood the importance of rapid, decisive action to quell the rebellion swiftly. His campaigns were marked by lightning-fast maneuvers, surprise attacks, and psychological warfare. One notable battle was the Battle of Yamamah, where he faced the powerful Banu Hanifa tribe led by Musaylimah, a self-proclaimed prophet. Khalid's tactics, including the use of archers and a well-coordinated infantry assault, led to a decisive victory. This battle was crucial in consolidating the Islamic State and demonstrating the futility of rebellion against the central authority of the Caliphate. With the Arabian Peninsula unified, Khalid turned his attention to the formidable Persian Empire. The Persian campaigns were not just battles, but a clash of civilizations, and Khalid's victories here were instrumental in the expansion of the Islamic Empire. One of the key battles in this campaign was the Battle of Walaja in 633 CE. Khalid employed a brilliant double envelopment tactic, a maneuver that has been compared to Hannibal's tactics at the Battle of Cannae. By feigning retreat and then encircling the Persian forces, he achieved a decisive victory. This tactic involved drawing the enemy into a vulnerable position and then launching a pincer movement to encircle and destroy them. Khalid's use of this sophisticated military maneuver demonstrated his deep understanding of classical warfare and his ability to innovate on the battlefield. Khalid's campaigns in Persia were characterized by rapid movement, surprise attacks, and the strategic use of intelligence. His ability to adapt to different combat situations and his relentless pursuit of the enemy demoralized the Persian forces and paved the way for further Islamic conquests. The fall of key Persian cities like Al-Hira marked the decline of the Sasanian power and the rise of the Islamic Caliphate. Khalid's success in the Persian campaigns can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, his deep understanding of the terrain allowed him to outmaneuver the Persian forces consistently. Secondly, his use of psychological warfare, including spreading fear and confusion among the enemy ranks, played a significant role in his victories. Lastly, Khalid's leadership and ability to inspire his troops to fight with unparalleled courage and determination were crucial in achieving success against a formidable opponent. The campaigns against the Persian Empire demonstrated Khalid's ability to conduct large-scale military operations and his strategic genius in defeating a well-established and powerful adversary. These victories significantly weakened the Persian Empire and set the stage for the eventual Muslim conquest of Persia. The Battle of Ajnadayn in 634 CE was the first major confrontation between the Muslim and Byzantine armies. Khalid's ability to inspire his troops and his use of mobile cavalry units to outflank the Roman forces resulted in a significant Muslim victory. This battle opened the gates to further conquests in the Levant. Khalid's use of cavalry was particularly innovative. He employed them not only for direct charges but also for rapid flanking maneuvers that disrupted and disoriented the Roman formations. Perhaps the most famous of Khalid's battles was the Battle of Yarmouk in 636 CE. Faced with a much larger Roman force, Khalid utilized his strategic acumen to achieve one of the most decisive victories in military history. Over 6 days of intense combat, Khalid's coordination, tactical flexibility, and psychological warfare dismantled the Roman army. The victory at Yarmouk effectively ended Byzantine control over Syria and cemented Khalid's legacy as one of the greatest military commanders of all time. The Battle of Yarmouk was a masterpiece of military strategy. Khalid's ability to manage and coordinate the various contingents of the Muslim army, his use of terrain to neutralize the numerical superiority of the Romans, and his timing in launching critical assaults were all factors that contributed to the victory. The psychological impact of Khalid's leadership was also significant. His presence on the battlefield and his reputation for invincibility bolstered the morale of his troops and struck fear into the hearts of the Roman soldiers. Khalid's campaigns against the Roman Empire were marked by his ability to adapt to different military challenges and his innovative use of tactics. His strategic use of intelligence and reconnaissance allowed him to outmaneuver the Roman forces consistently. He employed a combination of conventional and unconventional tactics, tailoring his strategies to exploit the weaknesses of the Roman military system. This adaptability and his relentless pursuit of victory underscored his reputation as a formidable military leader. Another significant battle was the Siege of Damascus in 634 CE. Khalid's siege tactics, combined with his ability to negotiate and utilize diplomacy, led to the surrender of the city with minimal bloodshed. His understanding of when to apply. Khalid's success against the Roman Empire also included his ability to maintain the loyalty and morale of his troops. He instilled a sense of purpose and unity among his soldiers, emphasizing the divine nature of their mission and the justness of their cause. His leadership style was characterized by leading from the front, sharing in the hardships of his men, and showing exceptional bravery and tactical acumen. This not only inspired his troops but also established a strong bond of trust and loyalty. Khalid bin Walid's military tactics were revolutionary and set new standards in the art of warfare. His use of mobility, speed, and the element of surprise often left his enemies bewildered and incapable of mounting an effective defense. Khalid was a master of unconventional warfare, frequently employing guerrilla tactics to harass and demoralize larger, better-equipped forces. Khalid's innovative use of cavalry was a hallmark of his military tactics. He utilized highly mobile cavalry units to execute rapid flanking maneuvers, hit-and-run attacks, and deep penetration raids into enemy territory. These tactics not only disrupted the enemy's supply lines and communication, but also created an atmosphere of uncertainty and fear among his adversaries. His cavalry was known for its speed, agility, and the ability to strike hard and retreat swiftly, making it a formidable force on the battlefield. Khalid's leadership style was characterized by direct involvement and leading from the front. His presence on the battlefield, often in the thick of the fighting, inspired his men and struck fear into his enemies. He was known for his rigorous discipline, yet he also showed great care for his soldiers, understanding that their well-being was crucial to maintaining an effective fighting force. Another innovative tactic employed by Khalid was his use of psychological warfare. He understood the importance of morale in warfare and often used deception and psychological tactics to demoralize his enemies. For instance, he would spread false rumors about the size and strength of his forces, creating a sense of fear and confusion among the enemy ranks. His ability to manipulate the psychological state of his opponents was a critical factor in his many victories. Khalid's strategic use of intelligence and reconnaissance also played a significant role in his military successes. He maintained a network of spies and informants who provided valuable information about enemy movements, strengths, and weaknesses. This intelligence allowed Khalid to make informed strategic decisions, plan effective ambushes, and exploit the vulnerabilities of his opponents. His emphasis on gathering and utilizing intelligence set a precedent for future military leaders. Khalid's adaptability and willingness to learn from each engagement were also key aspects of his success. He continuously refined his tactics based on the lessons learned from previous battles, always seeking to improve and innovate. This adaptive approach ensured that his strategies remained effective against a wide range of opponents and in diverse combat situations. Khalid's ability to inspire and motivate his troops was another crucial element of his leadership. He fostered a strong sense of camaraderie and loyalty among his soldiers, emphasizing the importance of their mission and the honor of fighting for their faith. His charismatic leadership and personal bravery on the battlefield earned him the unwavering respect and devotion of his men, who were willing to follow him into any battle, no matter how daunting the odds. Khalid bin Walid's life and military career offer invaluable lessons in leadership, strategy, and resilience. His ability to adapt to different combat situations, his innovative tactics, and his unwavering commitment to his mission demonstrate the qualities of a true military genius. Khalid's victories over the superpowers of his time, the Persian and Roman empires, were not merely due to his tactical brilliance, but also his deep understanding of human nature, motivation, and the dynamics of warfare. His legacy extends beyond the battlefield. Khalid bin Walid remains a symbol of strength, courage, and unyielding faith. His story continues to inspire military leaders and strategists around the world, and his impact on the course of history is undeniable. The Sword of Allah will forever be remembered as one of the most formidable and respected military commanders in history. Furthermore, Khalid's emphasis on unity and discipline within his ranks serves as a timeless lesson for leaders in all fields. His ability to forge a cohesive and loyal fighting force from diverse tribal elements was a key factor in his success. This unity and discipline were not just military virtues, but also reflections of the broader values of cooperation, mutual respect, and shared purpose that Khalid espoused. In conclusion, Khalid bin Walid's life and achievements offer a rich tapestry of lessons in leadership, strategy, and faith. His extraordinary ability to lead and inspire, his innovative approach to warfare, and his unwavering commitment to his mission have left an indelible mark on history. As we reflect on his legacy, we are reminded of the enduring power of courage, determination, and the pursuit of excellence in the service of a noble cause. Khalid bin Walid, the Sword of Allah, will forever stand as a beacon of military genius and a paragon of unwavering faith.